Alright, welcome to class. We're gonna start our class today with a mathematics paper. It's a paper from Pure Secondary School and Mid-Year Examination 2018. Usually it comes with a mathematical formula, and let's start with our first question. For the first question is calculate this formula, this equation, and write down all the digits shown in the calculator display. So we type it. So for the fraction, for this kind of equation, come out two parts. It's a fraction. So I recommend you guys to press the fraction button before you type the rest. So type a fraction button, then square root 10.99 minus 2, then press the down button, then 4.1 is power of 2 plus fraction 3/5. And then write down all the digits shown on your calculator display. So mine is 0.07553801785. So it's quite long, right? Do you guys have the same answer with me? Any objection of this answer? No, then we proceed. Or even if you answer part A correct to two significantly. Okay, be careful here. Here we say two significant figures. Two significant figures is not the same as two decimal points. How to compute it to two significant figures? So at this answer, where the first significant start from? Actually start from here. Here is the first significant figure. 7. And then all the way to the last one. So and when we say compute to two significant figure, now compute to 0.077, and then the third significant is 5. So it's 5, we go around up, right? So that's 76. And then here the first done. Let's go on to question 2. Let's read it. A printer can print 500 books in an hour, and each book contains 30 pages. Assuming that the printer prints at the same constant rate, calculate the time you needed to print 300 books containing 10 pages. Give your answer in a minute and second. So, how we gonna do this? Actually, I recommend students to always highlight the key point before you start to do the solution for the question. So we have 500 books in an hour. Okay, and then each book contains 30 pages. Let's assume constant rate. And finally, what we need to calculate is time you need to print 30 books containing active pages. So the first step is we're gonna calculate the printer rate in terms of page per hour. So we write down 500 books per hour. Okay, basically 500 books. Each book contains how many pages? 30 pages. times 30 pages equal to how many pages in total? 1.00 pages per hour. So the second step is you need to calculate the total number of pages to be printed in the new scenario. What you gonna calculate? So we're gonna calculate the time need to print 300 books containing 15 pages. 300 books times 15 pages equal to how many? 5,400 pages. So the third step is you need to calculate the time needed in hours. So the time is 5,400 pages divided by 15,000 pages per hour. So actually it's 0.36 hours. And lastly, we convert the hours to minute and second. So how to convert from hour to 0.36 hours? We're gonna times 60. 60 become minutes, and then we become 21.6 minutes. But the question here is one in terms of minute and second. So what are you gonna do? We're gonna have 60 again for the 0.6. We keep the 31 minutes in the whole number, but we take out the rest 0.6 minutes and 60 seconds. For 0.6 minutes, we're gonna times 60 again. What we're gonna get? We're gonna get 36 seconds. So the final answer is 21 minutes with 36 seconds. Declare as temperature in degrees Celsius rule at noon. 3 successive days have -4, 9, K. K is an unknown. Given that the temperature has been increasing for the past 3 days, find an expression in terms of K for the difference for A. For question number A, difference in temperature between the first day and third day. So we have the temperature of -4, 9, and an unknown K. So how are we gonna do this? We have an unknown here. Right. Carefully, we need to read the question carefully. Question said it's been increasing for the past 3 days. So -4, 9, and K. So K is bigger than 9 and -4. So -4, 9, and K. It should be this. So we compute the difference in temperature between the first day and 3 days. So the first day and 3 days, the third day. So the first day is -4, but the third day is K. So the difference day 3 minus day 1 equal to K minus -4. So equal to 3K plus 4. Right? And then now we get the answer. K plus 4. Very simple, right? Just find the difference between third day and the first day. The third day is k, first day is negative 4. 4 k minus negative 4 equal to k plus 4. And then for the question B, we're gonna find the mean temperature for the 3 days. When we say mean, so mean we're gonna take a total and divide by the day number of days. So how we gonna find the total? To find the total, we're gonna add up all the temperature, right? So negative 4 plus 9 plus k. Then we get of temperature. So when we simplify it, it will become what? Since the k is unknown, so we cannot do anything to it. But negative 4 plus 9 become 5 plus k. So a number of days is 3, right? So it means temperature is 5 plus k divided by 3. And then don't forget about the unit. And this question, the answer here is provided unit. So if it didn't provide a unit, remember to write it. So the final answer is 5 plus k over 3.